Hello, financial investors, and welcome to the channel. My name is Brent, and today is the 18th of May 2020, one day before my birthday. And of course, we're going to be doing our Monday buys here on the 18th. Now, what we're going to be doing first, checking out stock futures, currently positive here in the market. We're going to go ahead and take a quick look at what overseas markets are doing right now. Then we're going to go ahead and jump into the Facebook, what companies are going earnings this week. I just posted some of the companies that I'm interested in their earnings this week, so we'll kind of cover them next week, but we'll go ahead and cover which ones I am looking forward to. Then we're going to jump into the M1 Finance portfolio. We're going to be taking a look at the portfolio performance for this past week, what stocks were up, what stocks were down, the overall performance of the portfolio, and what stocks paid out dividends. And then we're going to be making our purchase. What stocks am I buying this week? I actually don't have anything planned. I think Walgreens was the only one that is going ex-dividend on Tuesday on my birthday. So I may end up just buying Walgreens, but we will definitely take a look at the performance of all the companies within the portfolio. And let's go ahead and get into it. If you are brand new to my channel, have not yet subscribed, I would really appreciate if you do go hit the subscribe button. If you do enjoy this video, find it helpful, entertaining, give this video a thumbs up. And if you have any comments or questions going over anything in today's video, drop it into the comment section below. I do read and reply to all your comments, and let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so stock futures here as I hit refresh are moving higher. You just saw that S&P moving higher just slightly. Now taking a look at some of the overseas markets, we have Germany up 2.47, we have England up 2.14, and we have China up 0.47%. So overall, the other markets today, Germany, England up over 2%, Hong Kong, up 0.5% there. And then currently we have our stock futures looking, about a 1.5% positive there within the S&P and the Nasdaq and the Dow Jones. So overall, all pretty positive there in the market. Now, going into which companies are going earnings this week, and which ones am I looking forward to? So on Monday, there's not a whole lot that I'm looking forward to myself, but once Tuesday rolls around, I'm going to be taking a look at Walmart, Home Depot. I did actually see maybe on Monday there was IBM. I may have missed it just visually right now, but I know IBM is supposed to be going out this week. Then I want to check out Target. I want to really look at how retail has been doing during this time frame. Lowe's, and check out NVIDIA, Palo Alto, Splunk, and Intuit, which does TurboTax, and a few other products. So those are some interesting earnings that I'm looking forward to this week, and I'll be definitely using Earnings Whisper towards the end of the week to kind of get a recap of if they missed, if they hit, how much they either missed or beat by, and that's what I'm going to be looking forward to. Let me know in the comment section below right now. Looking at this, go ahead and pause the video. Which companies are you looking forward to having earnings this week? Are you looking pretty positive? I know Elf on a Shelf there. I know Jeremy over the Financial Education channel, he talks about that one quite a bit. So I think a lot of investors are probably looking forward to potentially that one as well. So I'd really like to hear from you guys down in the comment section below. Now let's jump into the portfolio, and we can see overall we're down roughly 1.73%. Not a whole lot. Cash balance, we have $109.41 to invest. Now every week I've been adding $115.38. This week I did tune it down in my past video. I went over, we have 33 weeks until the very end of the year. I went ahead and took the amount that I can deposit into my funding by going here. I subtracted 6,000 minus the current invested portion that I put towards the year, divided that by 33 weeks remaining, and that left me around $50 and some change. So on a weekly basis, I'm going to be adding $50 and some change plus whatever dividends I have paid out prior in the week. So this past week, between the dates of the 11th and the 15th of May, take a look at how many dividends were paid out. Apple, AbbVie, Eaton Vance, Main Street Capital, Realty Income, Tanger Factory Outlet, Main Street Capital again, and Tanger Factory Outlet. So Tanger Factory Outlet, that was its very last dividend, and they just recently suspended it. It has been paid out, but they are no longer going to be paying out a dividend in the future, and they on my little cheat sheet here, it actually shows that their new dividend, it did get pulled in, and they're paying 0, and that is currently, there's no date set in stone right now. So, until this whole pandemic and stuff gets behind us, they may not go back to regular business for quite a while. So until that happens, it's just not going to be the same for them. 492 and 31.46 followed right behind. So this past week, in 1 week, this is probably my largest dividend payout, all thanks to Tanger Factory Outlet. I know on my Merrill Edge portfolio, I own about $4,000 or $5,000 of AVI, and that one roughly makes me about $60, $70 on a payout. So between that one and this account, we got probably around $120, $140 of dividends paid out just last week alone, which is really nice for these portfolios here. So that's quite a bit of dividends just getting paid out into the account. And of course, all of those have been reinvested or will be reinvested in today's video, or have been reinvested with DRIP, the dividend reinvestment program. So jumping back into the portfolio, let's take a look at the performance of this past week. So overall, we were down roughly 4.03%. Now the market, if you were watching the market this week, it was only down a little over, I believe, 2%. I would have to look at my Saturday video, but I think the markets were down roughly 2%. So my portfolio took a bit of a nosedive. And what exactly happened this week? Well, retail and a few REITs. WP Carey, down 12.72%. Tanger Factory Outlet, they've already said that they have also suspended their dividend. They're not doing so well right now, so they're down. Las Vegas, and many other companies over in that area just may not be able to, return to where they had previously been at. Las Vegas Sands may not be able to reopen. Tanger Factory Outlet, Simon Property Group, these real estate investment trusts that rely on people going into their establishments and spending money, they may not have it coming in all the way. So those are definitely the hardest hit. Cisco Corporation, I'm actually very surprised that this one's down 10.64%, but that offers an opportunity for the future. We have Digital Realty Trust, Eaton Vance, Waco Group, Realty Income. This is one that's been on my radar. This last week lost 8.88%. So I'm actually pretty excited there for Realty Income. I may have to buy some more of that. So those are the companies that did very poor. Some of the best performing companies this week: Avi, number 1, Main Street Capital, 6.69, Cisco, 2.98 on earnings. We talked about them. They beat expectations on their earnings, on their revenue. I believe they also beat that as well. So they popped higher on the week. Walmart, Pfizer, and Johnson & Johnson, all on the top there. So not a whole lot of green in comparison to the portfolio of red there this last week. So that's it pretty much as far as the performance, the dividends that were paid out of the Roth IRA. Now jumping into what exactly, what companies are we planning to buy? So right now I have what companies I kind of want to focus on the right hand side, and how much more equity I want to be invested in these companies. Now over here I have them currently lined up by negative to positive. You can see that a few positions here that were in the negative are now in the positive, such as Cardinal Health was then on the negative when I had last arranged it, but it's now positive. And I'm going to go ahead and just sort this and make it like that. So Simon Property Group is up at the top as far as net change to the negative, down roughly 70%. I've invested $939 into this company. It is now worth $297. So this could potentially be a value, or they could end up like Tanger Factory Outlet, or Tanger Factory Outlet and Las Vegas Sands completely cutting their dividend, and that would hurt. You can see they already have a very high yield of 16.37%. So I'm actually, it's not on my list of companies that I would want to focus on. It's just not one that I'm interested in. You can see the dividend growth is only 10 years. It doesn't have a lot of income, revenue really coming into the company right now, with it being shut down, all these malls. So it's very high risk. Okay, so kind of looking at my list, I'm looking for this sort of darker blue color in the negative here. And we can see here, I'm going to go ahead and just start at the top. Simon Property Group, we've already decided it's not going to be one that I'm invested in, but we'll go ahead and show when it'll go to ex-dividend. Walgreens, there's the one there that I kind of want to buy. We have also 3M, and we have Chevron, and the last one here looks like it is Consolidated Edison, and McDonald's. McDonald's went into the negative since I started purchasing it, but tomorrow it's going to be green. So it'll probably be green by the time I actually buy the company. That's how M1 Finance works. It's like, hey, it's negative in the portfolio right now, but the next day when the market's going positive, it's just going to pop up higher. And I'll just buy it more expensive. Okay, so SPG, it is going ex-dividend roughly around the 16th, but they haven't actually announced it, so it's kind of interesting. I'm not sure when or why they haven't announced it. The last time that they went ex-dividend in May was back on May 16th of 2019, and I don't actually see up here towards the top that they've really announced the ex-dividend date, so they have nothing upcoming. So if I really wanted to go and look at when they go ex-dividend, they probably have it either on the NASDAQ website or on their personal website, but I'm not going to go looking for that right now. Walgreens, I know for a fact it's going ex-dividend on my birthday, so if nothing else really pops up, I will probably add to Walgreens. We also have 3M. 3M is going ex-dividend here on the 21st. I'm not sure how much more I'd like to invest in 3M. Looks like $100 there, so I could definitely add into some 3M right now. It's down around roughly 22.94%. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to remove Simon Property Group. I'll leave Walgreens 3M up. Now Chevron. Chevron, it's already gone ex-dividend date essentially today. It's already Monday the 18th. Chevron is going ex-dividend today. So based on the number of shares that I currently own of Chevron and the dividend that they currently pay out, I'm going to roughly make $10.14 in this next dividend payout. And for the upcoming year, I'll make $40.55 based on my current shares of Chevron. So, $10.14, not bad there, but that's not what I'm going to be buying right now. It's gone ex-dividend. Edison, Consolidated Edison. This one had just recently gone ex-dividend. I had been buying it this last few weeks here. So you can see that this one went ex-dividend on the 12th of May. So I haven't purchased it since it's gone ex-dividend, and I'm not going to be buying it now. I'm going to go ahead and skip that one for now. And McDonald's, while it is negative in the portfolio, tomorrow with it being a green day, it's more than likely not going to be negative any longer. It doesn't look like it's going ex-dividend until probably the very end of this month. So if we have a pretty negative week this week, I could potentially see McDonald's fall back even further this week, which would, I would like to see that. I would like to see McDonald's fall a little bit further into the negative. I don't think if I place a buy into Monday today that it would buy into the negative, that I would be able to lower my unit cost there. So I'm going to go ahead and remove McDonald's for now. I still have another week to invest in McDonald's if it does have a negative week this week. So right now we have Walgreens and 3M. Now we've already sort of discussed again of Realty Income. Now Realty Income, it was negative 8.88% this week. It is right here at $620. Now Realty Income is every month it goes ex-dividend. So right here, based on the number of shares, it's actually positive overall in my portfolio by 7.61%. So it needs to come down just a little bit more for me to lower my unit cost with it increasing my yield on cost. You can see its current yield is 5.6, whereas my portfolio yield on it is 6.23. So I'm going to go ahead and let that one sit. And we're going to go ahead and stick with Walgreens and 3M this week. It's pretty exciting. And we have, how much cash do we have? $109. So I'm going to go ahead and put $50 into MMM. Control F allows me to search for it very quickly. Select it, hit buy. I'm going to go ahead and punch in $50 here, continue and confirm. And then our second company here that we're going to be purchasing is Walgreens. So Walgreens here this past week, You can see this past week they're down 7.94%, so they're a little bit cheaper this week than they were last week, which is very nice. You know, getting a better buy, bang for my buck there, so buy. And I'm going to go ahead and punch in the rest here. So $59.41 is how much I have left in order to invest and confirm. And there we go. We have made our selection there. We're going to be purchasing Walgreens and 3M. Two really solid companies in my opinion. And Walgreens just did their earnings. They beat expectations. They beat their earnings. So I have no doubt there in the future of Walgreens. I'd have to check on 3M. I may have missed their earnings, but I will definitely do that here in the future. And that is essentially it. We've covered stock futures, looking pretty positive overseas. So if you refresh us to see where we're at, yeah, moving up 1.63 now. So at the beginning of this video, it's like 1.2, then it went to 1.4, now it's 1.6. So crazy movement going on right now in stock futures. Let me know in the comment section again, what companies are you looking forward to with earnings? You know, let me know how you're doing in this market. You know, I'd really like to hear from you guys how you are really doing. And of course, if you're doing any Stock Monday buys, stock buys this week at all, let me know which stocks you're purchasing, why you're buying them. I think, you know, why are you buying more of them, or if you're adding a new position, why are you doing it? And I think it's always nice to kind of chat about it. And that is it. Thank you for tuning into this video. You know, I appreciate it. If you did enjoy this video, find it helpful, give this video a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, would really appreciate if you do subscribe. And of course, drop me a comment, say hello, and I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.